This has been a presentation of NBC Sports, network of the 1980 Olympics. We're proud to bring you the best in sports television.
David Janssen stars in the most dangerous rescue movie ever made, High Ice, a world premiere Monday.
Well, somebody is doing something about rising food costs. Foodland has announced a 90-day price freeze on over 300 store-wide items. And in addition to the price freeze, Foodland is also offering weekly specials that double your buying power, like Heinz Blend in the 1-quart 14-ounce can. Buy one at the regular price of 75 cents and get one free with a coupon. A price freeze plus weekly specials that double your money's worth. Because
at Foodland, we know what it is to feed a family.
Ever wanted to do this? Go ahead. Toro just invented the power shovel. It's light, easy to handle. If you don't like to shovel, let the power shovel shovel. The new Toro power shovel.
Hey, don't break your shovel. Get a Toro power shovel. Haven't you done without a Toro long enough?
Toro power shovels are going fast, but winter isn't. Don't get caught without one.
Never worry about driving in snow again. 200 AMC Eagles have landed in the Pittsburgh area. Now get immediate delivery on America's first four-wheel drive compact car in your choice of two-door, four-door, and station wagon models, including a special for the Pittsburgh area only, the fabulous Steel City Eagle in a classic tan finish with a special Steel City decal. Drive an Eagle and fly through rain, mud, ice, and snow wherever you go. See your nearby Pittsburgh area AMC dealer now.
Catch the spirit and back our Super Steelers all the way to the Super Bowl.
The WIIC TV post-game show is brought to you by your nearby Giant Eagle supermarket and 44 Giant Eagle stores throughout the Pittsburgh area. Giant Eagle, bringing all of the best to you. Now, let's return to Three Rivers Stadium.
This is Dee Thompson in the Steeler locker room. We're standing here with a face that may be unfamiliar to a lot of you, but it's number 49, Dwayne Woodruff, a rookie, who before this season started, never dreamed he would be with the Pittsburgh Steelers. How's it feel now, Dwayne, to be in a championship locker room?
Oh, it just feels great. Only thing I can try to explain how it feels is, you know, all the football players across the nation, how they dreamed it would feel. It's everything that is. And it's really a super experience.
I noticed after you had your interception just before the half, you wanted to keep the game ball.
Oh, definitely. I hung on to it all the way till I got off the field and gave it to our trainer, and I'll keep that ball.
You know, it's a thrill for anybody, but there's money involved in here, too. $14,000 at least here, $32,000 out of the Super Bowl. I bet you that almost equals your paycheck, huh?
Oh, it exceeds my paycheck. You know, it's, you know, that too, but, you know, it's more than money. It's a team thing, and, you know, you never realize how great a bunch of guys these are, with Ron Johnson and Mel Blount and JT and Zach, and you know, you become so close, so close like a family, and it's really a super experience to be around all these guys to go to a thing such as the Super Bowl.
Well, it's going to be a great thrill. I'm sure you're going to be looking forward to it.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Enjoy yourself.
Definitely.
All the way. Ronnie, can you come up here for a minute, please? Ron Johnson right here. Ron Johnson was involved in that controversial call that the network was talking about earlier. Ronnie, was it a touchdown the way you could see it? They're saying it was because he had both feet in.
Well, the way I seen it, I didn't think it was a touchdown at the time, but when I saw the replay, the play was a lot closer than it appeared to be on the field. I still don't feel that it was a touchdown, though.
Well, at least you won. I guess it's a thrill to be going back to the Super Bowl again.
Oh, definitely. My second year going back to the Super Bowl, I'm looking forward to being there. I'm really glad to be a part of it all.
Okay, we'll be back with more guests. Sam Nova will be back with more guests right after this message.
Congratulations, Steelers. You've done it again with another great victory. And Giant Eagle has done it again with a great price on ground beef, just $1.28 a pound. It's lean, delicious, and ground fresh several times a day. And just $1.28 a pound in packages of 5 pounds or more. Stock up on Food Club Grade A large eggs, too. They're just 68 cents a dozen this week. And for your convenience, Giant Eagle stores are open 24 hours a day from 8 a.m. Monday through 10 p.m. Saturday.
Giant Eagle, bringing all the best to you. Hey! Rusty Jones.
Hi, I'm Rusty Jones. And you know what? I'm the one new car option you can buy that'll appreciate in value. That's right, because I'll stay with your new car as long as you own it. Winter and summer, day and night, not even a coffee break. Working to save your car from rust. And a rust-free car is worth more. So at New Car Time, insist on Rusty Jones Rust Proof.
Hello, Rusty Jones. Goodbye, Rusty Cars.
Sam Nover back in the Victorious Steeler dressing room. I say victorious, but every time I come in here after a big win like this, I'm always amazed at the fact that it sounds like you're losers. I mean, the noise is almost non-existent at this particular point.
Well, I think we're content to win. We're satisfied. I thought it took a great effort from our football team to beat Houston today because Houston was very emotional and very physical, and they always have been on defense. So the fact that we moved the ball, especially in the first half, very well, scored 17 points, makes me proud of our team.
Mike Webster probably assisted in controlling the line as well as the Steelers have against the Houston Oilers, because you told me you didn't think they played as well in this particular game as they did in the one Monday night game down in Houston.
Well, it has a lot to do with your game plan. Terry never gets enough credit for application of his game plan. In the last two games against Miami and Houston today, and last year in the playoffs, he's just been outstanding as far as changing things up, little run, little pass, little play action, stuff like that. It all helps against the 33 and makes our job a lot easier. And you pick up chunks of yardage, you get ball possession, and you score points.
Mike, as our viewers may have seen just a few moments ago, I was in the Houston Oilers dressing room, and Elvin Bethea and Dan Pastorini and a few other Oilers were shedding tears. Rightfully, I guess justifiably so, in as much as these guys put their heart and soul into this ballgame.
Well, I feel bad for them in that respect because they are champions. They are men that play with everything that they have. You know, Pastorini never gets enough credit. You know, the guy comes back from being hurt actually in the game and probably hurt pretty bad, but he still sucked it up and came back out because he wanted to be part of a victory. But Houston's coming on and their future is bright.
Mike, the Super Bowl is almost anticlimactic, don't you think? Tampa Bay or Los Angeles?
No, you can never say that. Not for me. It's never going to be anticlimactic because that's what it's all about. You have to take it one step at a time, and that's the game that's the most important for us right now.
Okay.
Regardless of who we're going to play, Tampa Bay or Los Angeles, they're both going to have a great defense, so my work is cut out for me.
Super job. Thanks again, Mike. Appreciate it. Lenny, can we get you up here? Lynn Swan, come on, give you a lift up here. Well, you've been here so often, I guess it's almost second nature now, doesn't it?
And it feels good, especially going out to Pasadena. USC won the Rose Bowl, and now we're going to go out and try and win the Super Bowl.
Mike Webster said he felt that the Houston Oilers did not play as well today as they did in the Monday night victory at Houston. Do you share that sentiment, or do you think they perhaps wanted it even more?
I share that sentiment. I don't think they executed as well as they did on Monday night. I think there's no denying that they wanted the ball game very, very much. They played well enough, but defensively, we were able to shut them down pretty well. Offensively, we played good. We didn't play the greatest playoff game, of all time. We could have played better. We made mistakes, but we overcame them.
Lynn, Chuck Noll always talks about big plays, and Vernon Perry made what appeared to be, or was going to be, the biggest play of the football game 2.5 minutes into the game. What were you guys thinking?
That play looked too big.
Yeah.
He picked it off and ran for a touchdown, and you have flashbacks of what happened in San Diego where he picks off 4 and he blocks a field goal and almost takes that one in for a touchdown. But fortunately, our team has depth of character, and we rallied around a mistake and said, hey, we won't let it get us down. We came back. Offense got some points. Defense held them. And we were able to win the ball game.
The neutralizing of Earl Campbell is a story in itself. I don't know what the final stats are, but when I came down to the field, it was like 15 yards and 17 carries. That's incredible.
One of the defensive linemen came over to me and told me that he had 17 yards on 19 carries.
Wow.
And you have to figure part of that is because he is hurt, and he's probably suffering a little bit with his injury. But you still have to say it's great defense. Our line held him. They gang tackled him to make sure he couldn't get the extra yardage, and they hit him hard.
The secondary of Houston, rather effective, I thought, except for the touchdown passes they allowed. But I think in amount of completions for Brad, it might have been a very difficult afternoon for you guys.
Well, I don't think throwing the ball was that difficult. We took the short passes. We tried to go deep a number of times. They put some good pressure on Brad, and we weren't successful as often deep as we would like to have been. But we had a lot of open area in the middle of the field. We had some backs open, and and the running game was working good for us. So instead of trying to force it and push, we just took things nice and easy, conservative offensive game plan, and we scored.
Well, you and Bernadette will see a lot of friends and neighbors and family when you go back to Southern California, won't you?
Going home back to the Rose Bowl.
Okay, Dave. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Lynn Swan of the Steelers. We'll return to the Steeler dressing room, have more of the celebration here in the Steeler dressing room right after this.